towards the later rounds, and this 5 round should suit him well.
Yeah, no stranger to the 5-rounders either. As Kenta Sawa, as round 1 gets underway, and it's picture perfect at the Sydney Portuguese Club. Kenta coming forward with a hard left hook. You see a lot of that from Kenta Sawa as the fight draws on, and Fahed will look to get his number in round number 1, establish the teep, but he goes to the well there with a big switch kick to the body of Kenta.
Yeah, he's definitely aware that Kenta's going to bring that heat forward, and he's just staying on the outside. Beautiful right kick, blocks it and just off balances Kenta's counter. Nice teep to keep him at bay. That's going to be the strategy, eh, Matty?
Yeah, I think so. And Kenta's not going to stop coming forward as he chops hard with the low kick. It's a good check from Fahed. Content just to fight off the back foot. Cashes a receipt with a hard right low kick of his own. And he's guaranteed action in super bantamweights. Plus, 1774 ring is a smaller ring, so fighters are basically on top of each other the whole time. As are the crowd tonight, starting to pile in early to the 10th edition as Fahed goes upstairs with a good left kick to the ribcage of Kenta.
Yeah, now, as you said, the smaller ring should suit Kenta well, but we can see Fahed's actually using his footwork and his lead leg, lead hand really well to manage his distance and score. Lovely left body kick there, but Kenta charges in with that left hook and just misses the mark.
Nice little trip to off balance, Kenta there from Fahed, and just shuts the action off, allows himself time and space to move on the outside. It's interesting whenever you see it's a good elbow from Fahed, just meets the rampaging Kenta straight up the centre. Kenta goes hard to the body, comes back upstairs, nothing doing, presses forward now. There's a good leg kick from the Victorian lad.
Yeah, and I think those leg kicks, that's the key for Fahed, because if he doesn't stop those and take those seriously early on, much like later on tonight with Josh and Jalil, they're going to start to slow him down. And, you know, Kenta's going for the body shots, going for the leg kicks, and, you know, when that's happening early in the fight, it's an investment into the later rounds, tied up in the clinch there. Very well by the boys.
Yeah, good investment early. Will he make a withdrawal later on this fight? We will see. Later on this evening, of course, we've got a world title fight, super welterweight world title fight, WBC bout, Kong Thailand in a rematch with Kajaiba, now fighting out of SRG. We return to the action. There's a good left knee for low kick exchange between the two fighters.
Yeah, Fahed's really finding his range with that left kick, but he's in and about 3 solid outside low kicks already, and he really needs to start either checking those or just stepping slightly out of the way. Eats another left hook, right low kick to end the round. Great first round.
Excellent first round and action-packed from 1774, the 10th edition. Like pennies in a dime. You know what to come to. You know what to expect when you come up to 1774. Just the 9th edition was the polar opposite of the temperatures, about 400 degrees. But the action was hot in centre ring. And tonight it's a chilly night here in Sydney, but the crowd have made their way in. I think 1774 is starting to attract a real fan base of its own. Naji, I was having a chat to a couple of fellas out the front. I said, who are you here to support? But they're actually fans of the show, and I think that's testament to the calibre of the cards and the consistency that Aram and Greeny have been putting up.
Yeah, and look, this card has got, you know, hardly any true Sydney fighters on it. There's a lot of guys from country New South Wales, a lot of obviously fighters from Thailand and Brazil. And yeah, the crowd's filling up, and a fight like this at the start of the night is so important because it sets the tone. And I know that's something that gets sometimes overused, but it's really important when you start up a night like this to make sure the starting fight is a banger. It gets that crowd who might not be here for any particular fighter really invested into the card.
Yeah, talk about setting the tone. We saw some pictures of Don Miller over in the corner there before. He's got a little bit of boot polish on the shoes tonight, potentially summon his comb over. He's looking the part. He'll be joining us shortly. As we see, Matt Packer just fought a couple of weeks ago up in northern Queensland. A good tough fight over 5 rounds. One of the main training partners of Kenta Sawa. It's good to have 2 young fighters, similar stages in their career, similar weight classes. They spent a long time over in Chiang Mai together over at Manasak's Muaythai and Sapatong.
Yeah, and Donnie would be happy getting a few boys under the 60-kilo weight division and, you know, good, hard, honest working kids. So big future for all of those boys.
And round number 2 is underway. This fight brought to you by Ute Sports Gear. And our major sponsor this evening, ETM, coming on. They're a talent management agency and a huge supporter of 70-74. And the intention clear early on from Kenta Sawa in round number 2, Si.
Yeah, he's come out a little bit different. He's fired off a couple of nice, strong left body kicks in that one. Nice right kick, low kick exchange from the boys. And, yeah, no slowing down. And Fahed lands his first solid body kick, sends that right head kick up nice and high.
And there's a little cut over the eyebrow of Kenta now from those. Fahed's meeting him up the centre with a sock nut, a straight elbow, and he's caused some damage to the eye early on in round number 2 as he paused with the jab. A good check hook. That's nice work.
Yeah, that's about the 4th or 5th one of those he's caught Kenta within as he's charging in, and obviously coming from Fightworks, a gym with a really strong boxing pedigree. I'm sure Mitch and the guys have worked with him on that. You can see when Kenta comes in, he drops that right hand down to load it up.
Just interesting looking at Kenta tonight. He's just ploughing on forward. At times we've seen him fight in other contests and he'll fake his entries and then explode in. So maybe just make it a little bit easy tonight for Fahed to time him. There's a good low kick from Kenta, continuing to invest in the lead leg of Fahed.
Yeah, he's almost, beautiful exchange there. He's almost like sticking to the game plan too early. Like he knows he has to be aggressive, put the pressure on, but it's almost one speed and one energy the way he's going about it, which is, like you said, opening some opportunities. Good, lovely left hook, right kick just evaded. Another left knee to the body there by Fahed. He's had a few of those in with his...
Yeah, and they'll really take it out of the power puncher as he goes to... Kenta's got an interesting physique. He's got quite a large torso for super bantamweight. And as he opens up to throw those big punches, Fahed Haidar is just coming forward with the knee. There's a good right hand to the body from Haidar.
His corner's starting to call for that body shot. I think they feel like, but a beautiful left body kick. You can actually see Kenta's torso starting to be marked up. But I think this is the most composed I've seen Fahed. He's had a few rough fights over the last few months. Got a good win recently on SRG Promotions.
Yeah, he's looking like he's really got his timing like straight from the get-go tonight. Is beautiful little off balance again, trying to invest with that left knee. It's great stylistic clash here. The Muaythai, the technical fighting of the blue corner. This is the Muay Mat, Muay Book, the aggressive come forward power from Kenta Sawa. Round number 2, signed, sealed and delivered from the Sydney Portuguese Club, 1774. The 10th edition. If you're just tuning in on the telecast now, this is fight number 1. We're straight into our 5-rounders to get the party started. Got an action-packed card, of course, WBC Super Welterweight World title at the top of the card. Kong Thailand taking on Kajiba, SRG, and our co-main event this evening, fight number 8, sees Jaleel Barnes, the American, take on Josh McCulloch for the WBC Super Featherweight International title.
Really looking forward to seeing Jaleel fight later on tonight.
Yeah, Jaleel, I've been following him a long time. It'll be interesting to see how he adjusts to the rhythm, the offbeat rhythm of Josh McCulloch, and coming over from a lot of 5-round stadium experience to take on a guy who doesn't really play by the rules in that regard and who's just on such a hot streak.
And what I find with Josh, I was saying earlier to someone, is sometimes I think really sort of, for lack of a better term, traditional Muay Thai stylists don't really take notice of his low kicks early in the fights. And he just bangs away, and then round 3 and 4, it's like now all of a sudden you're fighting with a backpack on your back, legs are tired, and you're a sitting duck for his big heavy hands. And just depends if Jaleel's taken note of that before coming here, or he's taken it lightly, but he needs to block those kicks early if he wants to keep it competitive later on.
So make sure you stick around for our main event, our co-main event. A ton of action in between. Action-packed sandwich and getting the party started tonight. The two super bantamweights about to get into round number 3. It's been 2 pretty close rounds. I felt like Kenta might have had the best of the opening stanza, and Fahed had a great last round. A little bit of damage to the eye, not really affecting Kenta Sawa. A cut made earlier. There's another great left knee side.
Yeah, just looking at the boys in the round rest break, Fahed looked like he'd just basically gone from an easy walk outside, just sitting down very comfortable. Kenta's recovered well towards the end of that 2 minutes, but he did for sure look like he'd really put that hard work in. And like you said, I think those teeps and knees to the body round 2 really started to take the gas out of the tank.
And he's had his low kick checked hard a couple times already in this round. I'd like to see him maybe set those up a little bit better. If he's going to put all that energy in, he really wants to get some return. There's a good teep from Fahed and another check low kick. Haidar just content just to sit back and collect the weapons and try to say, get for what? And the fighter is ahead, will be comfortable just... Oh, there's a good left kick straight to the breadbasket for Fahed Haidar and spins him around like Billy Elliott with the right hand.
Yeah, two right hands in a row and then another check hook. Now they're back tied up into the clinch. I just feel like I want to just see Kenta settle down a little bit more, because I think when he's getting over-aggressive, and there again, he's eaten another left knee and another teep to the body. Is there another cut up the top of the headline? It's just his beautiful long locks coming down.
There's another good right hand as Fahed just steps back to his right-hand side and uncorks it. Excellent work, having a great round. And there's Kenta going to the body and trying to come back upstairs with a left hook. John Miller in the rear corner asking for to fake and come upstairs with the left hook, and he tries, but he's too close, almost chest to chest with Fahed Haidar.
Yeah, that right hand to the body, left hook upstairs. That's what they're calling for, but I think the last 2 times he's thrown it, he's got time with that left knee, and that straight elbow Fahed's been throwing is real dangerous against that strong rear teep, just sends Kenta backwards reeling, and another right hand over the top. That's he's found a real home for that, hasn't he, Matty?
Yeah, he's getting his elbow up to the ceiling and just almost punching down on Kenta, and it's a big tower. It's really affecting Kenta's balance and his posture as he comes in. There's a good low kick from Kenta. That got the attention of the blue corner, and again, finishing the round strong now is Kenta. Are those low kicks starting to take a toll? We will see getting to the meaty end of the fight.
Oh, sends that right head kick upstairs, that's Fahed. This is definitely the best Fahed I've seen in centre ring, Matty.
Yeah, he's looking excellent. Come out sporting the coolio on top of his head tonight too, if you don't mind.
I've been racking my brain for the last minute trying to figure it out.
I'll tell you what, it's not getting hot in here. It's hot in centre ring. 70-74, the 10th edition. About to enter round number 4.
Looking up next fight, Matty, we got another Victorian up on the cards. Good to see Helen Styles from AXA taking on Kayla Nassis.
Yeah, and Helen Styles, she's done the bulk of her work on Roots, so you would have seen her come up through the ranks. And Kayla Nassis, Sydney girl, she's done a lot over in Thailand, fighting on some of the entertainment shows and some of the local stadiums, but also had a foray down in Victoria recently on Roots as well.
Yeah, she did for sure, and this will be a really good competitive fight. Both girls will be looking to put on a massive performance. That's a really busy weight class now in Australia, especially that sort of under 10 mark fight. And yeah, one of those girls is going to start getting the next bigger opportunities after this one.
Yeah, always good to see Philip Lai and the team. They've got a new Thai trainer over there now, I believe. I think he came over, one of Tim Fisher's guys, who's in attendance tonight, actually. He's walking right past us as we talk about him. So, yeah, ACSA doing good things out there in the northern suburbs. About half a Chemist Warehouse to spread across Kenta Sawa's face at the moment to stop that bleeding. Hope Don doesn't get any on his best dinner shirt. Round number 4 about to get underway. This one brought to you by Yurts Fight Gear. And as you can see, both fighters sporting the Yurt Fight Gear gloves tonight. Looking a picture. Keeping the leg is Fahed. Just to create some distance and disrupt the rhythm of Kenta. He's been using that and the jab to transition to that left body kick and the left knee. And just a strong warning from Speros about grabbing the ropes.
Yeah, he's done that a couple of times tonight. Just a cheeky little right grab as he's faded away and thrown that kick. Scores his own nice body kick there. And been really impressed with his timing and placement of that teep of Fahed's tonight.
Oh, just got a little bit cute there, trying to knee the body of Kenta with his hands down and had his bowels rung, just tripling up to the lead leg. Now is the little samurai. Body lock right in front of us. I don't think either of these boys are too interested in clinching tonight as a left hook just wings past the dreadlocked hair of Fahed Haidar.
Fahed's just trying to check those kicks a little bit, but he looked so much more comfortable blocking those low kicks earlier on. And you can just see the way his lead leg's moving as he steps back. There's some damage already there, and he's changed over to the southpaw stance. And now I think Spiro's going to give him a little bit of a present.
Geez, you almost gave him a left hook there, Spiros. Not messing around tonight.
I feel like we're in trouble.
I think I'm in trouble. I feel like I'm waiting for the principal. Bring up a little bit of trauma. Yeah, I think you're right. So I think that leg's damaged. So even his left kick now has lost a little bit of pepper.
Yeah, just the way he's carrying it and he's stepping around.
Not sure what's happening there. Potentially something to do with
a lack of mouth guard.
A lack of a mouth guard. He's got beautiful set of pearly whites, Kenta. We wouldn't want to damage those. The left hook just brought from the depths of hell, just grazes the nose of Fahed, who returns receipt with the right. He might lose a point here. I think that's the third time. And Spiros not mucking around, just deducts a point from Fahed Haidar, and that could potentially change the complexion. This the fourth round. Sainaji.
That's going to cause big problems on the card later on for Fahed. There's been some very close rounds. You can see he's showing proper damage to that leg now, and a point off in a close fight.
And you can see a real change in intensity now from Fahed. He knows that he might need to put this beyond doubt. Good lock. Tries to break the posture of Kenta, stabs with the knee on the break, comes forward, right elbow to left knee combination.
That's absolutely turned it up since taking that point off. And you can see what he can actually do when Fahed actually turns it up, gets his teeth caught and gets dumped to the ground with a low kick by the samurai.
Yeah, it was a big moment. That really buckled the rear leg then of Fahed as he just comes back with a check left hook of his own. Sends Kenta Sawa stumbling the Victorian, but he's back up on his feet now. Comes crashing forward, right hand over the top in the blue corner.
This is what Kenta absolutely loves. Later rounds of a fight, I've seen him down on the card so many times, and he really manages to turn it up, makes it count when it needs to be done. And there you go, another right low kick. Interesting fourth round, very interesting fourth round.
Yeah, great round of action. Full of drama. There was the point taken from Fahed Haidar for grabbing the ropes, and he tried to finish with a bit of intensity. There's some back and forth action at the end. This one right up in the balance now, you feel, coming into the fifth round. And Kenta looks like he's kind of found something. He's looking earnest over there in the red corner, like he wants to get straight back out there. Don Miller just holding him on to the leash, ready to let him go. And as we look at Fahed Haidar in the blue corner now with his team from Fightworks, getting some good, strong instruction. His chin's down, looks like he's taking some deep breaths. He really put his pedal to the metal at the end of that fourth round. What a way to open the party at 70-74. And up next, fight number 2, we'll be seeing Helen Styles take on hometown girl Kayla Nassis. That one will be over 3x3. Corbin Harvey from Queensland taking on Grace Allison, another favourite daughter of 70-74. And then the game, Buddy Hanlon, on short notice, if you don't mind, taking on Wanchalom. The first time we'll see him fight on Australian shores. And we've got a stacked top end of the card to come. Tonight's 10th edition brought to you by ETM Group, new sponsor of 1774 and a big proponent and supporter of Muay Thai in New South Wales. The 5th round, you don't want to miss this one. Both boys trying to settle the score and with their familiar foe. How will it go? How are you calling this one? You're enjoying the action on livecombatsports.com.au. Round number 5 is underway.
This fight is up for grabs, guys. Round 5. Whoever gets a good 5th round is going to walk away with the biscuits tonight. And this is the 11th round. These two boys have fought each other, and I have no doubt there's going to be more rounds between them coming up.
Well, whoever's walking away with the biscuits will have to fight me and you for them, Sainaji. So perhaps we'll be going a 12th round. We'll see. There's a good left knee from Fahed.
That's correct, Matty. We also carry a lot around the midsection for super bantamweights. But yeah, very exciting 5th round. Another left knee, another low kick. It's in the story of the fight, hasn't it?
It has. Yeah, I'd love to see Kenta maybe just open the well on that damaged leg of... As he tries, it's a swing and a miss, trying to take out the leg of Haidar. Knee misses from Kenta, unable to lock off that clinch position, and the blue corner ends up on top.
That left knee is the weapon for Fahed this fight. When he goes to the right knee, sometimes he exposes himself, but the left knees haven't missed for him at all.
Yeah, when he's been throwing the right knee, Kenta's sometimes managed to negate it with the left hook, but the left knee hasn't missed all night. It's been on a laser beam. There's a good left knee from Fahed and a right hand over the top from Kenta. Swing and a miss, and a check left hook finds its home. There's a good return from Fahed. Chopping left elbow misses. Right kick connects with Kenta, and Fahed finds himself on the wrong side of the ropes. Low kick connects again from Kenta, doing some real damage. Right hand over the top, stumbles Fahed. Left knee from Fahed.
Man, Kenta, this is his element. He's just low kicking hard, throwing shots over the top. Fahed is still scoring.
He scored there, but it was middle stump, LBW. You don't need to go upstairs for that one. That's a shame because it disrupts the cadence of the fight. But, mate, it's been such an incredible action-packed affair so far. We haven't got a clock up on the screen, but I feel like it's only a short amount of time.
Yeah, I think we're halfway through this round at the moment. It's been so action-packed. Those body kicks, the left knees, they've been the real story of the fight for Fahed.
Big moment from Fahed, like a scene from 300. This is Sparta. He landed a couple good left kicks. There's a right hand, uncorked from Fahed, and a low kick of his own. Goes upstairs. He's really found something late in this fight side.
Yeah, he's just absolutely over the last minute turned it right up and capitalizing on Kenta's reckless abandon really well. Ran it with that right hand over the top again. A lot of his shots have landed on the gloves for Kenta, but just those low kicks have been the story of the game. And if he chops away a little bit more, he might have enough to edge the round. But so far, this round, Fahed's done a great job.
And it's all done and dusted here. Signed, sealed and delivered. Fight number 1. What an absolute treat. And those who turned up early, which they have in their droves, to the Sydney Portuguese Club have been rewarded. What a way to get the party started. Kenta Sawa and the rematch with Fahed Haidar at a Fightworks. What a fight. And as you say, Sainaji, and a division that's pretty thin in Australia, no doubt these two will meet again.
For sure, Matty. And every one of their contests, when you get to the end of the fight, you don't know who's won the fight. This fight, I think that point up might come back to haunt Fahed, but he did land a lot of heavy scoring body kicks, knees, elbows.
As we have a look at some of the action here from the fight, they got going straight from the first round. There's the story of the left hook and the low kicks from the rampaging samurai steel of Kenta Sawa, and the beautiful technical fighting of Fahed Haidar. He looked really good tonight, the best we've seen him. Both fighters had some really big moments. The beautiful pitches brought to you 70-74. There was a big sweep from the low kick of Kenta Sawa and some chopping elbows, but it looks like we're going to the man in the middle, John Demicoli, with the official decision.
Come on. Ladies and gentlemen, before we go to the judges' scorecards, please a big round of applause for both of these fighters. What a great opening bout we have on the 10th edition of 1774. After 5 rounds, we head to the judges' scorecards for our decision. Your first judge scored the contest, 48-46, Sawa. Your second judge scored the contest, 48-46, Haidar. And your third and deciding judge scored the contest, 49-46 to your winner via split points decision, Fahed Haidar.